Mike, obviously played well, but what did you think of the week here? How did you pull off?
You mean the tournament itself and everything? Oh, I thought it was awesome. I'm telling you what, Nate, the superintendent, Nate Massey, does a heck of a job. And most people find out they're hosting this event a year, 2 years, 3 years in advance. We found out 6 months ago, 8 months ago. For Nate to get this golf course in May, I mean the weather's been great, but to get it the way it played, the tournament, the conditions, the greens, every coach was raving about it. The staff here, Jim and his staff, they organized, did an unbelievable job. The volunteers, 85, 90 volunteers or something for a college event. That just speaks volumes about Illinois and what it means. And as a coach, we're here to compete, we're here to advance. But when you're the host coach, you want to put on the good face. And I know our department, Josh, that's a mandate. We like to host events, and we do it first class. And this didn't fail. I've had every coach tell me that it was an awesome week.
So when you had the fans you had come out here, and you were able to host an event, what's that mean for your program? What's that?
Oh, it's pretty cool, isn't it? It needs to do that, and I thank the fans for coming out. It was, got loud a couple times, and the course played hard. It was kind of hard to get momentum going out there, but the fans showed up, and I looked at the parking lot there, all the cars. It's kind of cool to do that. And the other coaches, this doesn't happen in college golf. Actually, the two programs over the last 10 years that have had the biggest fans is us and Oklahoma State. We at the Nationals up at Rich Harvest, it was mega, and this was getting there. And then Oklahoma State. So we were talking about that today. It's cool. It's cool to be a part of that, have these relationships. And I want to say, according to that, as a coach, I am in my bubble so much. I spend all my time with 20-year-olds. I pass up on a lot of opportunities to hang around my friends in town and the people that I know, because the job is it's a 24/7, it's a lifestyle. To see people that I haven't seen for a year or two or 6 months to come out and support these guys is pretty cool. I enjoy seeing new faces again, or old faces once again.
Coach, what did you learn about your lineup this week that's going to inform how you prepare for nationals?
All 6 guys are in play. All 6 guys are going to have to be ready to play. I saw some good. We have I put 2 freshmen out there today, the last round of a regional championship at home. And if you don't come out on point and start slipping, I've seen team golf before where if you come out and the momentum's not right, the energy's not right, it can go the other way quick. So it was never a sure thing, believe me. Some people say, you're on your home course, it might have been okay, but I can see how it can get sideways. And to have 2 freshmen in there and to hold up the way they did most of the day was good to see. But again, I think that the moment and the speed kind of speeds up for the young guys. So I think our top 3 guys are going to play all the time. They've been playing all year, and they're all Americans. After that, we're going to play who's ever hot and has the energy and has the ability to keep the ball in play and put it in the hole.
Obviously, you need those freshmen. How do you feel they handled the championship moments the last 2 weeks?
They're getting better. Again, you lose the Big Ten championship by a shot when you had it locked up and you didn't play well. And if I want to speak as a coach, today we didn't really finish that well either. We didn't finish well all week on 16, 17, and 18. I think we gave away 5 shots coming in. So that's something we have to get better. But like I told the guys, we are getting better. We're getting better. We won this tournament. We haven't really won a big, significant event all year. We've been 2nd, 3rd, 4th. So that was good. We beat some really good teams here. We're getting better, but we're still making mistakes. And we're still doing things that we can't have next week. We're going to a golf course next week that is firmer and faster than this, with deeper rough. You got to be on point. You got to be disciplined. And so the young guys have ability and potential, but again, not many teams here are playing freshmen, let alone 2 of them like we are. We knew it was a young season, and to be ranked probably better than 14 now after this week for the season, I think is a positive for these guys. We haven't really hit it all on point yet. The entire team hasn't clicked. Everybody's playing well at the same time. So as a coach, you always keep your fingers crossed.
How close do you feel like you guys are getting to that clicking together?
I see stretches of good play, but then I see us just getting our own way a little bit, and I think a lot of it's just stability, emotional stability, and maturity. And as a coach, you just keep going back to work the next day and preaching the good stuff and expecting accountability and expecting to do well and not make excuses and see how it comes out better the next time. And you just keep your fingers crossed and you rinse and repeat, do the same thing over again. And sometimes you get to the national final match and win it, and sometimes you get beat early, and that's coaching, that's athletics. And I have to ask that question to those guys to see how they're really feeling inside. But I think they're positive about this week. It was a good week, successful week, and that's what we should take with us. We shouldn't take that we backed up fall into a tie. We should take it that we advance for another national championship. At the start of the year, I'll tell you guys this before, in August when you come to practice, every school in the country, 310 schools, their goal is to get to the finals. We've done it a lot. 10, 15 times more than any other Big Ten school. We've been to the match play. That's great. That's an icing on the top, and then the thing. But to get to the finals is a big deal. We're going again, so this should be a positive thing.
How much time do you give the guys to kind of reset mentally and physically before you get back to work?
We have finals going on, so they got time. They got tests coming up tomorrow and the next day, so they're back into school. And then for us coaches, we'll give them some time off. The portal's open. We're in the middle of our season. The portal's open. We got to go to work.
We talked about Big Ten as being a turning point the last 2 years, maybe a little later than you would have hoped. I'm curious, is there any commonalities you saw from your team that was able to take a disappointing weekend and then started into postseason? Like,
You mean commonalities between last year and this year?
yeah, just the way that the rebound from
Last year we had a bunch of seniors. We had 9 guys on our team last year. 4 of them were seniors. This year we have 7 guys. I think 4 of them, 5 of them are freshmen and sophomores. So it's different, but I think it's. I think that we always talk about this is what we build for. This is what you practice all year for. This is what people remember, and you instill that pressure on them and that expectation, so they kind of rise to it. And I think that's what Ryan's referencing is that, this is what you practice for. This is what we want to evolve as golfers. We want to grow as players and people for this time of year. And then next year you come back a little better player. You keep growing a little bit for the end of the season there, and that's kind of what I think college athletics is all about.
Coach, I know this event is just wrapping up, but when you look forward, could you see doing this again down the road? I know not next year, but down the road when you talk to Joshua, you kind of push for the idea of it.
I think Josh will always host this thing. I think
Okay.
the department always will if we want to.
Okay.
Because it's a heck of an advantage. Because the course in golf, we
Sure.
always talk about that. But the NCAA controls that, and the NCAA liaison here this week
Right.
said this is one of the best ones he's ever seen. So that says it all right there. So I think if you want it, now you bid process is out 3-4 years.
Right.
But like I said, the university, the department, Atkins Golf Club did a great job representing, and the course was phenomenal. I mean, people in this community need to play this golf course. If you're a golfer, you need to play this golf course. It's like this a lot. It's almost all the time it's in this good a shape. And for the amount it costs compared to where everybody else in the country is and the state is, this is one heck of a deal. And I'm proud of it.